Hi guys, my name is Faris. I'm in Kuwait right now, and I will be reading a few poems for Bridgewater's International Poetry Festival Fall 2020 virtual event. This poem is titled Before the Morning After, and it was first published in the Indianola Review. The revolution will not be subsidized by the government you are trying to depose, Father. Why would I follow you into the streets to stand among the men and women who vote against their self-interest? I know you only want to extend your influence. Is it not enough that I love you despite my better judgment? Did you ever wonder what your designer clothes might say about your views on inequality? Believe me, I get the joke. When you call us all for burgers to discuss what's next, and I'm sitting here in national dress next to protesters and policemen asking for more mustard. Surely, diet and a bit of exercise are on that list. These next two poems have been published in Nimrod. This one is titled All Knowledge is Permissible. When I was 6, my father cracked the hulls of sunflower seeds in his mouth. He laid the kernels on the coffee table for me to eat. They say, here's a list of all the things you cannot say and live. 2 ways describe my city. The scent of guilt is audible. The bubble cannot keep growing. They cradle shotguns like breasts. I was sharing a bedroom with my younger brother, cranky for days, stomach pangs and nausea burning in my bones, especially my legs. We binged on baqala goodies, plastic bags full of chocolates and chips. I looked down. Between my legs, a trace of pink on white underwear. They say here's the proper way to beg for mercy. Shave your armpits before you ask for bread. And this one is called Parachutes. What if you were sandwiched between male siblings? Find another way to say baby airplane. Think Picayune, summer, sensation. Count the beat, not the omer. Chag Semech, the kingdom of heaven is on the verge of retirement. There are some who cannot afford your toilet paper or sense of humor. Stop slurping your consonants in public. They turn into hashtags. Do not say the F word. Say fair play. Fake humble, flip-flopping, flummoxed and confident, flock and fluctuate, faithfully negligent, fill in the internet, famous, fearful, fortunate, be calm, be civil. Make liberal use of finger speech marks and like literally freedom is in throwing yourself out of an airplane and crossing your fingers. Parachutes are for losers. You want to own a house, don't you? Smile, not with your eyes. Nobody likes a killjoy in a civil war. Finally, I'll be reading a poem from my book, Fountain of Youth, which came out in 2016 from Vine Leaves Press. And the poem is called The Sky Where I Live is Blue. The river where I live twinkles with desire. There can be no doubt that rivers stimulate organs with Dionysian devotion. What can be doubted and must in this scenario is the existence of the river itself. My building overlooks 2 silos, decrepit structures where my neighbors are stored, then fed back into printing houses to make national flags on poles. Children under 7 wander on naked feet among tall, broad-shouldered men fleeing from sirens. Rats the following morning appear as 2-dimensional drawings on dirt and old cement. The sky where I live is blue. So are my neighbors. They look at their hands and feet and cannot recognize the apertures gaping larger every year. I live alone. My curtains always drawn together, my shutters always down. I sneak my guests in pockets sewn on the inside of my coats, except where I live. The weather is always too hot for anything but flimsy cotton shirts. Thank you. I hope you like the poems, and please check out the rest of the poems on Bridgewater Selection on YouTube.